In this video, I'm going to cover running a report from PopeTech, as well as how to use the accessibility guide panel to identify and fix specific error and alert results. So to begin with, we're back here in the PopeTech dashboard, and we're in the course dashboard specifically, and I'm going to move over here to reports. And to run a report, the first thing we do is we click on this drop-down menu and go down to the course we want to run a report on. I'm going to select this one. And then you have to select the type of format you want the report to come in. You have some choices. So you can run the report as either an email overview, an HTML file, a CSV file spreadsheet, or a PDF. I'm going to choose an HTML. And then for the report type, you're going to want to select result detail. The summary and the course detail are not going to give you the information you need to guide you to the specific issues that you want to resolve or fix in your course. So we're going to select result detail. After that, we want to configure our results. And this is a pretty crucial step in creating your report. So we're going to click on that, and it brings up the Configure Included Results panel. And you have some options here with what is known as a preset. And there are some presets that PopeTech provides, but myself and David Zokvik, the instructional designers here at the FSC, have designed a preset that focuses only on the error result types and the alert result types that are specific to the Canvas course standards that we have here for accessibility at KVCC. So when I click on this, there's different types of presets, but this custom preset here, Canvas Course Standards, Accessibility Check, this is the one that I advise you to select. So I'm going to select that one, and then we can just ignore this down here, and we're just going to set results. Moving on down, you do have the option of entering a starting on or before date, so any course that starts on or before a particular date. I'm not going to put that in this scenario. You can also send to the report to an external email address, so you could send it to a different instructor or to yourself or to anyone else. The way that would work is you would click on this button and you would enter the email here, and you could continue to add more emails. We're not going to do that here. I'm just going to click on Remove All. So once we've set the course we want, the format we want, we've configured the results for the result detail, and that's what we select, we will click on Create. And if I scroll down further, then there's the reports list, and you can see I've already ran some reports on this already. This is the report I just ran right here, and you see that the finished it's not available yet because it's in the queue being processed or being scanned by PopeTech, which is in the cloud. And when that finishes, you'll know, because this action item here for downloading will turn green like these, and that's where you can download the report. So we'll wait for this to finish, and then I will show you how to use the report and then how to interact with the panel. So now that report is complete, and you can see that it's ready for download. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the download button and choose a place to save this. I'm just going to save this on my desktop. And then once it's saved, I'm going to open the report, and that and because it's an HTML, that's what I chose. It will open it in my browser. In this case, I'm using Chrome. And so here's the report. So it opens it up in Chrome, and right here it says included results, and it shows all the different errors and alerts that have been flagged in the course that I've just scanned and ran a report on. For some reason, and this is true of the PDF as well, it doesn't really take you anywhere. These are hyperlinked. I don't know why. It just takes you to the top of the report. So there's some useful information, I suppose. It gives you the number of instances of a particular alert type or error type, but we're more interested in scrolling down further and looking at the results that are detailed. And so here it identifies empty link as a result type that's identified, and it gives you information on why it matters, how to fix it, and then it tells you where specifically, what content block that the issue exists. And if you click on the link, it will take you right to that content block. I'm going to scroll a little bit further and we'll take a look at other ones. So another one is linked image missing alternative text. So this is another very important one that we've included in that accessibility preset for KVC standards in PopeTech. And again, it explains why this matters, how to fix it, and then we go further and it tells us the content block that the issue is found in. So I see that it always identifies the course. We're in that course. And then here's the content block. Welcome to Geo 110. So and there is a linked image missing alternative text. So we're going to go down to here, and this can be confusing, right? Because you have this looks like a heading, but actually it's associated with this. So we go down here, and we're going to go to Welcome Geo 110, and it takes us right to that page. So it doesn't open it up in an edit mode yet. We actually have to physically place the content block and this is an announcement. So in an announcement, we're going to click on the three dots, and we're going to click on edit. And in edit mode, we want to scroll all the way to the bottom to where the save button is and the cancel button is, and to the left of that is the accessibility guide from PopeTech. It's a stylized P logo. It's to the left of the save and cancel buttons, and you're going to click on that. And when you do, it opens up the accessibility guide, the PopeTech accessibility guide. It's this panel. And what it's going to do, it's going to list all of the errors and all of the alerts, even the ones that are not included in the report you just ran. So if you're really just focusing on the alerts and the errors that the report is reporting on, and you just want to focus on those, you might have to go back and double check and remind yourself, which one am I looking at? Linked image missing alternative text is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go back to the specific announcement here, or content block. And of course, that's going to be under images and links. And I'm going to click on that. And there it is right there. Linked image missing alternative text. So I'm going to click on this. And right away, when you click on a result, like select result, it's going to select it in the rich content editor in Canvas. And I'm going to have to scroll up a little bit to identify the image. So this image here requires alternative text. And so because this is describing a link, we need to describe what it's doing. So this is like a play video logo. So I'm just going to say play video. And in this case, that's all I would need to do. And you'll notice up here that it gives you advice. So even before you try to fix the problem, if you're not familiar with the problem, it'll guide you. So here it says, add alternative text that accurately and succinctly presents the content of the image and the function of the link. And so the function of this link is to play the video. And so I am just simply writing, I wrote play video. And then once you've done that, you can apply the fix. And this is for errors. Some alerts will give you a place to fix the problem. Other alerts are you got to go back and double check something. But in this case, I'm going to click on apply. And then now you'll see that that alert is gone because I've fixed it so far as PopeTech is concerned, but it's not saved yet. So after you fix something in this panel and have applied it, you need to make sure that you scroll down and you click on the Save button. If you fail to do that and move on, it will not save that change. So you still have to save that change in Canvas. So that is how you fix identified issues that PopeTech has identified, accessibility issues in that panel. You could choose to continue going through the entire content block and addressing further issues. We got headings issues here. We have documents and videos, and all that's doing is asking you to go back and check and make sure that the video has captions and making sure that a document is also accessible, because like I've said in the previous video, PopeTech does not scan documents. It does not scan PDF files or any other type of uploaded file. It does not scan those for accessibility issues. It only scans Canvas pages or Canvas content blocks, such as assignments, discussions, etc. And so that's how you would guide yourself through that. Again, you got to click on Save. I'm not going to do it here because this is not my course, but that's what you would do. You would make sure you click on Save. So I'm going to close out of this panel. I'm going to click Cancel here, and then we'll go back to PopeTech accessibility. And so that is how you run a report. I think I want to complete this video by explaining something that you might have noticed before, and that is that anytime you're in a content block in Canvas, such as an assignment, such as a discussion, that anywhere where there's the rich content editor, you will have that PopeTech button at the bottom. And I just want to demonstrate that really quick. So I'm going to go back home in this course. And we're just going to scroll down and we're going to open up. Let's open up this page here. This is just a statement that the instructor is included so far as accommodations is concerned. And if I wanted to go in here and change some things in this content block, I would go in the edit mode, and while you're changing things, you can always go down to PopeTech and click on the accessibility guide button for PopeTech, and it'll open that panel. And then it would tell you any types of issues, alerts, or errors that you may want to look at while you're in there. So that is another access point in using PopeTech. So that is an overview of how to run a report and how to use the accessibility guide to resolve accessibility issues in your Canvas course. And of course, if you've done all this and you're still running into challenges in either using PopeTech or just resolving accessibility issues, by all means, please do not hesitate to come to me or to David Zokvik, either of the instructional designers. We're here to assist you with resolving any accessibility